I think the cats were just like having like a bit of a beef in I could hear them having beef. They were like, like
the cats were just like.
And then I was thinking.
Welcome to the first ever podcast, a one-off special with myself, Strawbanater, and my best friend in the entire world, Sir Adam of
Sir Adam a lot of. No, Sir Adam.
I was gonna say Adam a lot as well. I don't know why. Yeah, that.
You're doing Camelot. I heard Camelot here somewhere. I'm not sure where it was though.
We're gathered here today for this ceremony. We're going to be getting married, myself and Adam, and essentially, it's about time we released it that me and Adam are actually in a homosexual relationship with each other. Stella is a facade, and my life is a lie.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding. Me and Adam aren't gay at all.
Did I agree to this? This wasn't in the memo, Aubrey. What the fuck?
You know the contract you signed, yeah? Just at the bottom in small print.
But that said you'd give me free money and V-Bucks. What?
No, it said, actually, that's one of the things I want to speak about.
I haven't had my V-Bucks yet either. Where the fuck are they?
No, bro, that's one of the things I want to speak about. A couple months ago, I actually mentioned that every upload I was going to miss, if I did miss an upload, obviously I tried to upload once a week on a Friday, 5 PM, in case you didn't know.
How many have you missed?
£10 for each week that I missed. I don't know how many I've missed, Adam, because I've not been logging it. But let's say on camera, let's say on camera from this point, I will pay you and Stella £10 a week if I miss an upload.
Oh no, I can't. You can't just avoid the previous missed
yeah, we can.
videos.
Yeah,
right?
we can.
No,
bro, I was like 3 months. I was like 3 months. Like, let's wipe the debt. It's all good. Like, we can just start over.
I want that like 80 quid. Right? I need that shit.
I don't know if you remember, but I still owe you a 2 video games.
A game.
Yeah, 2 games from a
Did I ever get one of those or not?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think you
Hold on, there was a game that I really wanted to play at some point.
Was it the raccoon game? There's a raccoon game coming out, and that's
no. There's a game I've been wanting to play for absolutely ages. It's called Spy Party. I want to play a video with that with you.
Yeah, no,
that's the one where one person has to do tasks and the other person's a sniper, and you have to catch up. The person has to blend in with the rest of the NPCs to try and not get killed before they do the tasks. It looks extremely fun. You can be like Queen Elizabeth. Rest in peace.
Lizzie. My name's Lizzie.
With a sniper.
Oh God, Jesus. That's probably not the best thing in the world to say, is it? But no, yeah, I'm aware that there is a game or 2 that I owe you. But yeah, I will pay you £10 for each upload at this point, because I am consistently uploading every single week at the moment.
I'm not too happy with the fact that we've been voided.
It's all right. The contract was not written in stone. You have no evidence. It wasn't even captured on video, Adam. Like it was, but it was deleted.
No.
It just never made it to YouTube.
Secret recording that I always do. I have it on there somewhere.
Really? Yeah, the GoPro that you keep in your underwear.
Yeah. It's a GoPro butt plug, all right?
Okay, sure. This was not what this podcast was supposed to be at all. This was meant to be the first of a very rare many. Like, we might do more of these. It depends if you guys enjoy them. But this is genuinely just a one-off. We wanted to talk about a couple things. I do have some things pre-planned as well that we want to talk about. I have some notes, so if I look off to the left, that's what I'm looking at. I'm sorry, I have the brain of a goldfish.
I found 2 questions as well, and they are very mature.
Okay, do you want to jump into yours first? Because mine are a little bit deep, and we can get into the more serious stuff later. Yeah, do you want to do yours first?
All right.
Okay. So this is the start. This is officially the start of the podcast. Okay, this is what is the first thing? What is our first topic?
Mine are not completely serious of like fitting the theme of the video. Okay,
it's fine. Don't worry. It's all good.
All right.
God.
Would you rather lick a homeless man's toe or chew a piece of gum you found sticking to the underside of a table, Aubrey?
I'll do the gum, and I'll give you a story time with Aubanater exclusive.
This one time I licked a homeless man's toe.
No. This one time at secondary school, there was a kid called Adam. Not you, obviously. There was a kid called Adam. No, it wasn't you. He was chewing on some gum, and then he gave it to a girl, and she started chewing on the gum, and then they gave it to me, and I started chewing on it, and then I spat it at someone. So yeah, it's like 15 at the time. Just yeah.
I have a funny story with gum as well. I had a bubble gum, and I went to try and blow a bubble. It didn't work, and I just spat it at the person in front of me.
Oh God, that's awful. Mate, what do you mean? What happened? Did they just get gum on them and were you just like, oh, sorry?
No, it didn't hit them. I just spat gum towards them.
Mate, what is this podcast become? Literally, I've got some like proper topics to go through and you're like, yeah, so would you rather lick homeless people's feet?
Okay, we'll start with serious topics, but I do have my first prop. I brought myself a Capri Sun, 0 sugar. And I've got a drink. It's Capri Sun.
Is that it? Have you just got a drink?
Do you know what a Capri Sun is, Aubrey?
Yeah. I'm not an idiot.
It's the like little metallic pouches with not plastic straw. It's a wooden straw.
No, I know. You don't have to explain what a Capri Sun is. I know what it is. You're gonna send me your footage for this anyway, so I'll see it in the video.
You've grown up in dire straits, Aubrey. Okay, maybe you've never had a Capri Sun.
Yeah. Okay? To be fair, that does segue very nicely into our topic of what are you grateful for this year. And yeah, the housing situation of my entire life has been a struggle, to be honest. Like it hasn't been ideal, but I don't really show that on YouTube much, if you know what I mean. So I keep a lot of things behind closed doors for obvious reasons. And yeah, one of them is, what are you grateful for this year, Adam? I'll let you go first so I can sip my coffee. Me? Yeah, what are you grateful for? I
had trouble thinking of this question because I don't really do much in my entire year besides work, sleep, other stuff.
I get up, I eat food, I masturbate. I get up, I eat food, I masturbate.
Oh, it's more towards the end of the year now, but I'm really grateful that my YouTube channel is like getting like consistent views now. Like it's actually like really motivating. Like I can just, if I need motivation, I'll just go to my analytics page and I'm like, boom, I'll do another video, sure.
I must be honest though, like your content is popped off. Like your content is much better now than it was at the start of the year, and I think that's why that growth has come in. Like your content on like your Minecraft build tutorials is absolutely brilliant. The sort of adventure maps and puzzle things that we do, obviously that caters to a different audience. That's for like the old school subscribers and stuff.
Well, I have a whole plan around it essentially, which is very good.
Your content's got way better, like 100%. So, like, if anyone hasn't seen Adam's videos before, he does a lot of Minecraft content involving me and our friend Ed as well. Check them out because they are actually really decent. Like, they are worth doing it. I always leave Adam and Ed's description linked in the
channel's linked in the description.
Why am I a YouTuber? I can't speak. I'm a teacher and a YouTuber, and I can't do either of them because they both involve speaking.
I guarantee that you probably stumble your words when you do teaching as well, Aubrey.
Yeah, bro. My 9 to 5, like I'll be speaking to students. I'm like, literally, like it's so bad. Yeah, I made a student wet themselves like the other day because I literally said something the wrong way round, and there was a silence for a second, and they were just like, what? And I can't remember what it was now, but it was golden, literally. For a lot of people,
been getting really itchy now.
Wait, what was that?
Like as soon as we record, my nose itches.
Yeah.
I get a tickle.
I used to have that. That's why I always like rub my nose when I'm doing recordings, desktop recordings. If I'm doing like vlogs and stuff, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I rub myself when I'm recording as well. It's a bad habit.
Oh, this is how it turned into a porno, literally. 18 plus content.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, for a lot of people that didn't know, I do have a 9 to 5. Like I work Monday to Friday. I've got a full-time job. Adam is very lucky in life and has parents that support him. Mom, Dad, please, I don't want to do work. Let me do YouTube, please.
Well, my food for tonight, butler. I want one extra chicken strip.
It is something that I'm grateful for, though, like just having the stability, because obviously a lot of people out there just don't have stability in their housing and, like, you know, just being able to get food and stuff like that. Realistically, with my life and everything in the shadow realm, in the personal side of things that I don't really show on YouTube.
The shadow realm.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to start calling it now, the shadow realm, from this point onwards. Like, things aren't easy. Like, you know, we do have problems, and quite severe problems as well, that I'm just dealing with constantly. And, like, Adam and my support group is basically Adam, my best mate, this boy, and Stella, my partner, which you may have seen like little bits of, but she's coming soon. She's a pre-release. She's in alpha. But no, yeah. One thing I'm grateful for is my friends, which is basically you and Stella. Like, I'm grateful for you guys so much.
Well, don't forget Ed and Lito. They'll be watching this video. They're friends as
well.
Yeah,
no. But I'm gonna be honest. Like, one of my best traits is I'm brutally honest. Like, if I need someone, I'll talk to you and Stella. Like, that's it. I love Ed to bits. Like, I love him because he's in a very similar situation to me. Like, we've been through similar experiences. Did you just fart?
Me clearing out the Capri Sun. Hold on.
Why is this Capri Sun just... God, that's slurp as well. Talking about like 18 yummy. Plus content, slurping and stuff.
I've also got a fragrance candle to join me today as well.
To be fair, nice. I've got a candle on as well. And it's so good. I've got hot apple pie. What have you got?
Hot apple pie?
Yeah, hot apple pie.
I hate the idea of putting food on a smell. Like,
no, it doesn't smell
food in my room.
No, it doesn't smell foodie. It smells like really crispy.
Fair, yeah, I had one that was called cherry cheesecake, and that was like a nice rosy smell.
Yeah, nice. Exactly. Yeah, candles are mate. I sound like such a dweeb, but I love candles. Like easy. I mean,
mine just says summer nights, and I'm not really sure what it smells like.
Anyway, we're tangenting. Oh God.
Yeah.
This is meant to be a nice, chill podcast.
Candles are supposed to be like very bad for you, like breathing in like that like polluted air constantly. Like
sharing the same oxygen as you can be terrible as well for more than like a day.
What? Unbelievable.
I did a short recently that said it was 500 subscribers special, and the top comment that won on there when I last looked at it was "smell Adam's armpits," and it just reminded me of that because getting a whiff of you, like you smelled really good last week.
Is this the dare one?
Yeah, the dare one.
I swear the one where you get in your own mother's bed was the winning.
I'm not doing that because she would just one, she won't do it, and two, I'm not filming in the house like in the rest of the house. I'm just not.
I figured it was something like that.
I have to do realistically something that I can do, and it isn't gonna like break the boundaries of other people and stuff. Like,
yeah, of course.
It's just but no, the worst one.
That's a funny segue of like, there's no way I'm going into my mother's room to record this, so we got this one.
Yeah, well, that's a part. Yeah, that's a part of what I'm grateful for. Is obviously like. We'll discuss it later in this podcast because it definitely comes into other things that we'll mention. But like being grateful for things, like I'm very grateful that I'm able to live where I live and things. Like although my house is an awful situation that we will explain.
Big play area.
Yeah, we've got loads of play areas. Yeah, like the vlog content, it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have the farm. And it's Adam, I'm gonna say the thing that we're sort of working towards for February. Today I'm going to announce that as like an early stepping stone so people know what's coming. But yeah, we love the farm. It's a great place, and the content won't be the same without it 100%. The other thing that I am grateful for, and by the way, I just want to say like thank you to you and Stella as well personally, just for being there for me, like mentally as well. Like I do need that support here and there. Like obviously everyone goes through stuff, and I don't always I very rarely speak to you guys about stuff, but if I do need you, I know you're there. And
I mean, I don't either. Like I mostly keep my own problems to myself. And, deal with them.
Bro, we never talk about problems. It's just I start disappearing from like Discord.
Really bad is when you want to talk about it. Surely that's normally what happens.
Yeah, like I'll be posting like four vlogs like and shorts every day and stuff, and then I'll disappear for like 2 weeks, and you'll be like, "Aubrey, like, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm fighting the demons, bro. Like the demons want to fight," and I'm like,
"Well, I'm pretty active everywhere. I'll reply to anyone like instantly. Like when I'm doing my work throughout the day, I just have Discord on my side screen like already open, so I'll see a message instantly when it pops up.
Literally,
mostly because I use Discord for notes as well. I've got my whole server is like all organized now with like tons and tons of like notes of everything he's doing. Yeah, like it's so helpful."
100%, no, definitely. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like I'm more productive and I stay on track when I'm looking at like my Trello board and stuff. Trello's a platform where you can organize your daily tasks and stuff. It's brilliant for obviously for everyone else watching. And,
I mean, I use Miro for like most of my other tracking. Like I've got my schedule on there for my videos and stuff. You know, I'm actually one video away from being scheduled all the way into January.
That's mental.
I post 3 videos a week as well.
Bro, that's mental. The thing is, that is
6 videos.
But that's the difference between having a 9 to 5 and being able to do YouTube all day. Is that you can do that, but like this is one of the limitations that I've been facing.
Yeah, I get a video out a day. It'll be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, well, that's
what I'm aiming for.
The vlogs take longer to produce. They are there's more to go in there. There's a lot more planning. The edit takes longer. There's more like conscious work that goes in there.
This is why I want to do like more Sidemen style videos, like where we sit down and we have like a sort of like game show thing, like a very like small one, like guests like who would you rather like a video?
Yeah.
We should do like a nice like 20-minute episode of Would You Rather with a few people sitting around recording it. I think that'd be like I'd watch those.
I'm not against that, and I do want to do it eventually. And again, this will lead into the topics that we have later. However, the thing with that is like I've got my 9 to 5, and then I've got YouTube, and those are the only two things, and gym. Those are the only 3 things that I do in my spare time. Like just every day I wake up, it's YouTube, 9 to 5, more YouTube, go to sleep, wake up, YouTube. That's just every single day, like every single year, like that is it, literally. So for me, it's like I can't split all of my sort of time between those projects because I can barely do what I need for the vlog channel right now. Like I can just about produce quality content consistently, and every now and then just reply to comments and like speak to people in Discord and continue to build my audience basically and continue to like maintain that. So like I can't, basically this ties into one of my other questions later, but where do we want to be, sort of like what do we want out of life, like what's the end goal, like what's the end sort of vision that you have of where you want to be? And for me that is basically having a team of people around me that can support with creating the content, so having a cinematographer, having an editor, having sort of PA to just help with the loads of little tasks that I realistically could just delegate to.
Exactly,
but we'll get into that later. But yeah, that's why I'm sort of like soloed on the vlog content now. It's like the only thing I just have the time to do. I love gaming content, and this is why you'll see me and Adam and sometimes Ed as well doing the Minecraft videos on Adam's channel, because I can easily sit down for 40 minutes or an hour or whatnot, record it and stuff, but the editing can take another like 5-6 hours of that and stuff, and
twice as long as the recording normally.
Minimally twice as long.
Oh my god.
Like you guys might get a 10-minute Minecraft video from Adam and it might have been an hour of raw footage. So then if that's an hour of raw footage, it's usually going to take about 2 to 3 hours just to edit that. And
a good example of this was the Minecraft mischievous mansion. There were 30-minute episodes and there was 3 of them. It's like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah,
and the total time recording was like 7 hours or something like that. Like it was insane.
Yeah, literally with that series that we did, that was like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, we did literally like 7 hours of recording in total, and they're an hour and a half altogether. Like that's incredible. By the way, that's a really good Minecraft series that we did. It was a very chill adventure map that is definitely worth watching. Good
that you mentioned that, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab all 3 episodes and I've re-edited them somewhat, put some more music in there, and I'm going to turn it into a movie. And I've also had like a secret things in there as well.
Yes.
I had this cool idea, I've hidden a 1-minute part in the video where Herobrine.
I've hidden a child.
Like a whole minute. I've got a short, and if someone finds the Herobrine in the 1 minute in the entire video, I'll give them a shout out on my community page. So that
good. Yeah, I like.
I think that comes out on the 1st. That one does. I'm so far scheduled ahead that I'll do a video and I'm like, oh my god, this is such a good video, I want to release it. 3 weeks later I have to release it. I'm a bit too far ahead that I can't like get instant gratification, but I suppose that's a good thing.
That's why I like just doing one vlog a week, because it's like that for that week it's like, okay, we're doing X, we're doing Y, we're doing Z, and then I can just move on after it's done and do the shorts and that, obviously. But it's a clearer way of doing things. If I was at that end goal where I did have a team around me of cinematographers, editors and stuff, I could just film, support people, talk to the community, and engage with people, and just let them do all the longer tasks like all the editing and stuff. As
well.
Yeah, exactly. Because you'd be recording all day, every day.
You don't have to work on editing. You can just focus all your like learning skills onto like presenting and like script writing and everything like that, and everything would just step up again.
No, I don't even think script writing is a thing that I want to do in the future. We basically build very minimal outlines for vlogs.
I'm not on about.
Yeah, you mean just building outlines? Yeah.
I'm on about like having like the key points.
Yes,
like,
an outline.
A good
an outline.
Intro, there's normally good.
Adam, it's called an outline.
Okay, I know.
An outline, Adam. God damn it, it's an outline.
I'm on about doing like more of an outline for the start and finish, and then having like the outline in the middle.
Yeah. It's something where realistically we just want to be able to film constantly and then chuck it to an editor and let them finish it off and do the leg work that is just going to take longer. But just jumping back to the first question, because we have a lot of questions to go through, and I realise we've been on for like 20 minutes already. So I don't know how long this is going to be. It's meant to be like a max an hour because I've got to be off by a certain time today. I'm filming this today on my lunch break for work. So when 1 p.m. comes around, I've got to go, and it's 12:23. I'm scared, bro. We've got lots to get through. But what else are you grateful for this year? Is there anything else that you are actually grateful for that you want to raise?
I said my YouTube views, didn't I?
Yeah, YouTube progress, not just views, but progress. But yeah, it's fine if that's it. Like that is the key thing you've been working on throughout the year. So yeah, that's
I'm happy that I'm getting shit done and not like plateauing anywhere. Normally it's in the middle of the year that I'll plateau and like not do anything for a month, and it's happened like 3 years in a row now of like me just not doing anything for like a month.
Totally.
So I did that this year. I'm on a streak now. I'm like fucking zooming into the sky. It's great.
Yeah. No, I see that, and I respect the grind. The only thing that I wanted to touch on very briefly was basically I've got here on my notes knowledge learned that is just helping me level up, which is obviously something that I'm very consciously aware of in my personal life. Like I'm always trying to level up my brain and just get better in every way that I can. So I just am grateful for the progress that I've made, because the person who I was at the start of the year is drastically different from who I was or who I am now. And same with Stella as well. Like when me and Stella first met at the end of last year, she
was a gremlin.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, really?
No, well, here's one example. Like, this is a physical thing, but so it's easier to measure. But when I met her, she could do like 10, 15 minutes on a treadmill, and that was like max. She was sweating buckets. She could barely do anything. I do a load of long distance running in my personal life. I love cardio. It's just the best thing. I'm always in the gym. I love it. And I do hour-long runs like most days. It's just like, yeah, another hour, treadmill. It's brain time. I can just think clearly. And Stella is now consistently four days a week, let's say roughly on average. She's doing an hour on the treadmill 4 days a week, and she's smashing it, and she's losing weight, and she's there, and she's like, yeah, let's go. And she's just so improved and stuff. And it's like, I'm grateful that I've got her in my life. I'm grateful that I've got you in my life, and I'm grateful for the leveling up that we've all done in general, essentially. But yeah, it's definitely
running is like one of the most amazing things for mental health. I love running.
Yeah,
like, even if it's hard sometimes and it's like cold outside, they're like cold air's hurting your lungs, it's like constricting it. I'm fucking flying forward with some sick beats in my ear. I'm like, yeah.
Even if it's hard, right? It's always hard. No, it's it becomes easier if you do it every day. I said it's always hard. Wink, wink. But no, it becomes easier. The more you do stuff, the easier it gets, and that's why I hate taking breaks from YouTube and stuff, because when you get back into it, you're like, oh, flipping heck, what was I doing? Anyway, so the next question is, what is the best thing you've done this year?
I've had no soda since last year on the 1st of January.
Yes! Do you want to tell the people what you've been doing?
I've not been having a single fizzy drink since last year, and it's been very good. There was some Earn Brew on the table like 2 months ago. I hate
that you call it Earn Brew.
I was like, oh my god, I want it so bad.
Guys, he's talking about Iron Brew, by the way, just in case you're confused.
It's Earn Brew. You say Earn Brew. But yeah, I opened the top and had like a whiff of it, and I swear I came. Like, it was like, oh my god, I need this.
Oh god. But you didn't have any. I didn't. No, at the end of the year, on like January 1st or at midnight, is that people have a glass of champagne? Are you just gonna have like 1 glass of Iron Brew?
Oh no, I'm gonna have Dr. Pepper on Christmas. I don't care about like the last few days. Like,
wow. So did you hear that, guys? He's a fake and a fraud. You shouldn't
track things in specific numbers and like throw away the previous like 300 days because you was like one off.
Yeah, because you still had a good 300.
The previous 300.
Yeah, because you'll still have 330 days that were brilliant. If you want a drink on Christmas, have one. But you've done amazing, and you smashed it. But yeah. I mean, that's just reminded me, I did do an entire year of no alcohol last year as well. And I've got to be honest, it wasn't a challenge until about 9 months in. I was like, do you know, I just want to have a drink. Like, I really do. I was out at a club with my brother and sister, and I sat there and I was like, mate, all I want to do is just have a bloody drink right now. But the rules are the rules. You know, that's one of the best traits about me, like, personally. If I set up a rule in my head, it sticks. It's like, you know, if I say I'm not drinking this year, it's like, that's set, it's done. Like, that's
what happened to the rule of giving Adam £10 for every missed video?
It wasn't like set in stone. It was just there as like we discussed it,
so
but
that rule wasn't set in stone.
Until it is spoken on video form, or my brain goes, yeah, that's confirmed, that's doing it. It's not there yet. I promise. It's there. Every week, right now, I'm going to give you £10, and Stella as well. Stella's in this. I'll give you £10 every single week if I miss a video. Like, you know, it's there, okay? And I'll put it on camera so people can see, so they actually believe me, instead of us just making it up for the content or something. Is there anything else that's some of the best things you've done this year? Anything else that you look back and think, do you know, I'm pretty happy that I did that, or that was...
I've done the entire year meditating for 10 minutes every day as well.
Wow.
I did a lot of things.
Jeez. I didn't even know you did that either.
Yeah, I've just been meditating every day for 10 minutes, and I've done that the entire year.
Yeah, that's incredible. Fair play.
I can't really tell if it's helped, though, because it's obviously been like a gradual progression of it like getting better. So maybe my mindset was a lot worse before I was doing this.
But surely you...
And I'll tell you what, if I'm working so much in the day, having that 10 minutes of like just chill and like clearing your mind, that is actually really nice.
Surely you're somewhat aware of who you were in January and who you are now, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
The problem is the graph is a bit screwed over because I've obviously changed a lot
stood
of
there
things.
With, guys, look at this cool big graph. This is my graph I've been working on.
Light bulb behind me.
But no, like...
yeah, because I've changed so many things and done so many new things.
Yeah.
You can't actually tell if that's the reason for doing that. But I've definitely improved since last year.
I would say...
In life. Every year, constant improvement.
Without even knowing you were doing that challenge, you've definitely mentally improved massively over...
I do every year. It's just, I don't know. I get better at managing stuff and
you're just becoming a better person. You're learning more and stuff, and like broadening your horizons. I'm sorry to bring this up on a video as well, because I know this is personal for you. But have you done your fucking driving theory test yet? I swear to God, I'm going to come to your house and beat you up. I'm putting this in video format so it's there. Have you done your driving test? Your theory?
So hard on my YouTube channel.
It's not. It's non-negotiable. You have to do both. That's what the struggle comes from.
Yeah, I've got a sticky thing here that says D-test on it.
All right, this is set in stone right now on a video for everyone to see, your audience and mine, because your audience will see this as well. Do your goddamn theory test. I swear to God, because I'm sick of telling you. Like, I love you, and it will help you progress. Like, it will unlock so many more avenues for you. Like, obviously, I'm sort of like having a go at you, like, not in a bad way, but like, because I want you to progress. I want you to be the best version of yourself. And I swear to God, when you get that car, especially because you live in the middle of nowhere like me, like, you get freedom. Like, it's so much better. Like, it allows you to mature quicker. Like, as soon as I got a car, it's like, oh my God, I've leveled up. I'm actually an adult, you know?
No, I don't need to leave the house, though.
Don't let your anxiety define you. You've got this.
No,
if you want to go to a gay strip club, I'll come with you.
I don't actually have to go anywhere. So I'd be paying like £500 a month or whatever the fuck a car is to do nothing with it.
There's just no idea what cars cost either. No, I understand that, but getting your theory done now is better than doing it later.
Theory.
Yeah, do the theory. You don't have to worry about getting
I do know as soon as I get a driver's license, though, the insurance I have for the car I have now will go up like a shit ton.
Yeah, however, what I'm saying is you don't need to get a car or anything. Like, all I'm saying is if you do your test, do your theory, and do the actual driving test, and then you don't need to drive. Like, Stella did her test, like, 3, 4, 5 years ago. She hasn't driven since. Like, she can drive my car if I got her insured.
Drive and practice, get a driver's license, and then take myself off the insurance so I'd have to pay it, basically. Just not drive until I have a car, basically.
Yeah, because otherwise you're wasting money, like you say. But realistically...
No, it works. It does, yeah.
Because it's much easier. Yeah. So, obviously, you're looking at editing jobs at the moment, 9 to 5s and that. It's much easier to do your theory and your driving test right now when you have the time to do it and you have the resources to study. Because come February, when you're doing that job, you're going to have no time to do YouTube and the job, and then also do the test at the same time. Like, it's going to be so much harder. So you've got to get it at least the theory. I'm
so far ahead. Like, I'm preparing myself for my eventual collapse of personal time.
I know. You couldn't have said it any better. Yeah, the casual 9 to 5 life, man. It's hard, bro. It's just like, everything is. Yeah. But yeah, some of the best things I've done this year personally. Obviously, without a doubt, I have to mention the Midnight Mountain Marathon that I did in Wales. That was this year.
I was looking at that question. I was like, obviously, I mentioned that fucking marathon again.
Well, yeah, bro, I ran a marathon with I had no on-track training. Yeah, no on-track training, and I did 26 miles.
Almost, so yeah.
Yeah, I did 26 miles up an incline for the first 20 miles in the mountains at night in the pitch black with a bunch of strangers, 4 hours drive from my house that I didn't know. I didn't know the track. I didn't know anyone there. Like, I was just on my own. And yeah, broke my foot 20 miles in, and I still kept going and finished it. And it's like, that is mentally and physically matured me like so much. It's one of the best things I've done. And yeah, it's brilliant. It's just amazing. The other thing with that though is the improvement of like mental consciousness, which is quite a hard thing to define, but just being aware of sort of things that I'm saying to myself and things that I'm thinking, and just being more sort of aware of my mood is one of the best things I've done, is just being able to control my mind more than last year, which I know I've briefly touched on. But it just allows me to analyze things and just be more conscious of like the here and now, instead of thinking about next week or next month or whatever. Just being conscious in the moment, basically. It's one of the other good things that has come this year that I've been working on.
I didn't really know you had problems with that, essentially.
I didn't, but it did creep up this summer. Like this summer, like mental health was just a bit strange. It was sort of got a little bit. I was encountering problems that I'd always been able to just sweep on the rug and never even think about. And I realised like 2 months ago, I was like, oh my God, like I'm just constantly thinking about next month and not right this second. So I've like changed and reevaluated that. And now you've got me. And this is the newest version of Aubanater. It's the best version of Aubanater. I'm fit and healthy. I didn't eat a bag of jelly beans last night. It was nice. Yeah. But no, I'm in the best I'm the best version of myself currently present at this moment. But like each week that changes. Obviously some weeks are bad, some weeks are good, some weeks are in the middle. So I'm still exactly. I'm still getting better, and I'm at the best part of me, basically.
I like it.
On a similar wavelength, what are some things you regret this year, if anything?
The perfect answer. We didn't do any goddamn summer bike rides. I really wanted to do that.
I knew you were going to say this as well. Adam loves bike rides in the summer. So do I, by the way. We both love them. But
we had one summer in like 2019 where we went for bike rides like every week, and it was so goddamn fun.
Do you know what's changed, Adam, compared to this summer and last summer?
My bike's broken.
Well, your bike's broken. I'm working a 9 to 5. I work Monday to Friday. So the only time I get to do YouTube is 5 p.m. till like 11 p.m. at night, or like the half 5 in the morning to half 8. Like that's all the time I get to do YouTube. And then Saturday I see Stella, or we film, or both happens at the same time. Sunday I spend all day editing. So I have no time to do anything because, like I say, I need to outsource, but I just can't afford to outsource until I actually start making an income through YouTube. Whole of a problem. But yeah, I mean, that's the big problem right now, is if I could make an income through YouTube, I could then outsource the editing to someone else, and I could spend more time with my family, my partner, more time spending or more time basically making the content better for you guys, just being able to provide more in general to everyone and everything, including like you guys, the audience. So my voice
talking about earning from YouTube, I'm almost at the point where I'm almost at 2,000 watch hours, which is the halfway point to get ads on YouTube.
Yes, literally, mate. I'm so proud of you. Like I say, you've just smashed it this year. You've done really good. And I'm 1,100 off the members, and that's why I've been playing around with like members badges recently, because I'm like really close, and I've gotten that really close like really quickly because my videos have been popping at the moment. I think last time when we was recording at yours the other day, I think I told you my watch time. It was like 1,500 because I said I'd hit like the middle point of the 3,000 watch time for memberships. Bro, it's mental.
I'm now on 1,900.
Oh, gee,
like yeah,
mate. You've been doing YouTube for what, like 5 years or so now, or something like that. I'm not sure what the exact.
You need to hit the right goddamn videos.
Yeah, you smashed.
See from my videos, the adventure maps, they don't do well, but they're for the audience you have. What the fuck? Did you just get blown up or something? What the fuck was that?
What?
Your mic just like peaked, but it sounded like you got exploded.
Creeper? Oh man!
I started speaking on it.
No, I was fine. I think I just coughed or something. Anyway, back to the question real quick. Yeah, things you regret this year. Is there anything else that you have regretted?
Other than like I said earlier, in the middle of the year where I didn't do any work. Like I have so many goddamn ideas now that I just wish I had more time to do them. Like literally, I've got like 20 plus like great video ideas I just want to work on, but
you now limited by time limits and schedules and stuff, and you just don't. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah. It's like the balance is just so yeah.
I keep getting new ideas as well. I'm like, I do my other one first, Adam. Come on.
Yeah, you've got to put that limit there, that like self control of saying no, we can wait 3 weeks to do that video, and then when we come to it, you know, we'll get around to them. Don't worry, we'll do them all. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Personal things that I genuinely regret this year, and it's on the similar line of things of you, but not taking action and basically essentially it's wasting time when realistically we could have been doing stuff. And obviously again it does come back to the whole idea of like mental health and just being mentally well and feeling like I can actually produce the content. In the last week or so I had a bit of a quiet week. I wasn't posting shorts and stuff just because I felt like I couldn't make the content as good as it could have been, so I just needed a second to breathe.
Ready for it. It's not going to be good, is it?
Yeah, and that's the other thing, like I'm never going to put out content if I'm sat there thinking, oh yeah, this isn't as good as it could be. Like I don't want to put out crap. I always want to deliver the best quality that I can. So I want to make sure that everything is the top of the game that I can provide. So yeah, one of the things I do regret is just wasting time and not taking action when I can. In my personal life I use a lot of sort of little sayings and mantras and sentences, and one of them is wisdom or knowledge. Let's say knowledge is useless without action. No, knowledge is useless without action, which is basically, you could have someone who knows everything in the world, but if they don't actually take an action on there and do something about it with that knowledge and implement it, then it's pointless. It's useless. So,
yeah, I was thinking about that literally last night.
Well, there you go. I'm just a good influence on you, brother.
It's very, very random, but I think the cats were just like having like a bit of a beef I could hear them having beef. And they were like, bleh, 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 like
the cats were just like.
And then I was thinking, which would win in a fight? And like Bamboo, he's a big chunky cat, and Micah, he's quite agile. But I think Micah would still win because Bamboo may be big, but he's a goddamn coward. So if you even have your gun, if you don't shoot the gun, it's not going to do anything.
Guys, you see what I'm working with here? We're trying to do like a really motivational podcast. We're talking about like, quotes that are really useful that you can implement in your daily life. Adam's like, I got some cats, they fight, and how is this relevant? Well. Sorry, what? Have I missed something? How is this relevant in any way? Things I regret, not helping my cat in a fight.
Trying to sleep, all right? That's what happens.
That is so... I'm just going to move on. I don't really know how that ties in. I'm sorry, I missed the point there. We are tight on time. We have 18 minutes before I must...
I said if you have a gun but don't shoot it, the gun's useless. That's like saying if you have knowledge, you're not putting action.
Who in their life can apply that situation? My cats are fighting. I've got a gun. Oh, I'll shoot them. Like, what are you on about? What are you smoking?
Aubrey, it'll work if your majority audience is American, all right? They like guns.
Oh God, right? So look, the thing that you guys should understand, I feel like a lot of people don't get this, but in the content when we're doing vlogs, we're very silly. When we're like in our personal life, we're very strategic and professional and whatnot. So I am very split down the middle. So I try and be professional. I try and be silly on camera. That way you get the best of both worlds. That's why we're doing
You don't want to lick a homeless man's toe, then? No?
I would if you're gonna. What if I hit 100,000 subscribers next year? I'll do it. There you go.
No. Or you'll get a disease or something. That's not a good idea.
I don't care, mate. We've got to commit to the cause. If that's what it costs, that's what it costs.
Stuff like that is very easily done. We just get someone to dress up as like a homeless man and find them.
Adam.
We walk down your drive and there's just like a guy in the bush and you're like, oh, can I lick your toe? And he's like, sure.
We could get my dad if my dad wanted to be on camera because he looks homeless already. He's got like broken teeth.
Hey dad, you want to be on camera? Now take off your shoes.
Yeah, mate, he wears sandals with no socks and you can see all his broken toes and stuff anyway. So
hey, that's probably better to lick than a sock.
What, an infected toe that's broken? I'm not going anywhere near that.
No, I'm saying that you don't want like stuffy toes. You want like sock off toes. I think that'd be better.
Sock off toes. Okay.
Sock off or sock on toe sucking, eh?
Would you prefer to suck a toe with a sock on or a sock off?
I don't want to put fabric in my mouth. That tastes it's like a horrible texture. If you have fabric
in your mouth. Stop you talking about your weird cats. So yeah, literally just I think the thing that I regret this year is just wasting time and not taking action when I could have, realistically. A lot of the times when I'm sort of distant and I'm in the shadow realm, let's call it,
Shadow realm.
It feels like I can't take action, even though I can, and I think the way around that is just doing a little thing, just a small thing. I mean, there's this whole saying of, make your bed in the morning. If you can win that first battle, you can then get in the shower on time and stuff.
That's not a hard battle. I've been doing that for years, and it doesn't feel accomplishing anymore, because if I don't do it, then
but you've got to find your own bed to make.
And I'd be like, oh my god, do the fucking bed, do the bed, do the bed.
No, you've got to find your own bed to make that, you've got to find something that does fulfill you in that way and says, okay, if I can do that, I can do something else. If you can do that, something else, maybe I can do a video for today, maybe I can edit a short. And then suddenly you're back in the YouTube mindset of like, okay, we're producing content, we're talking to people all day, like this, that and the other. You sort of pulled in.
If it's fun,
I just think let's keep it as simple as possible. Like, just start with doing something small that you don't want to do and just win that small battle. That's all the lesson is, basically. I feel like you do overcomplicate my lessons quite often. Like, if I tell Stella a lesson, she'd be like, oh, that's brilliant. Whereas you're like, let's get a gun and shoot a cat, and I don't like making my bed.
What do you think about transcending your existence on a daily basis, see?
Oh, I'm going to transcend your freaking brain cells. You give me brain hurty. Like, when I'm being silly, I hurt your brain, and when I'm trying to be like professional, a bit more like just genuine, my authentic sort of serious self, you hurt my brain cells so much, and I realise how much of a burden I am to you when I'm being silly as well. It's so bad. It's awful. I do like it. The
fucking Minecraft recording. Like, I was trying to get the video recording ready, and you're just killing me. I'm like, I'm like in recording move, but you're pissing me off now.
Mate, every time we start a Minecraft video, and like Adam starts doing his intro, I'm like, I like penises, and I'll start hitting him and just beating him up. It's the best thing, honestly. Yeah. You could do like a 5-minute video or a 10-minute video of me just beating you up while you're trying to do an intro. That could be a short. That could be a good short.
I don't have the footage of those anymore, because I delete it.
Because you think it's pointless. Everything is an opportunity, my brother.
No, I leave it in sometimes. I think in the Lucky Blocks video, you start whacking me a few times, and I whack you, and that's funny.
My other thing that I regret this year, sorry, still on the same topic, I know, yeah. The other thing that I regret this year is not doing big things. So this is something that I specifically just want to take 2 minutes to explain, but my life is genuinely just wake up, edit 9 to 5, edit some more, go to sleep. Wake up, plan next week's vlog, 9 to 5, plan next week's vlog, do some shorts, go to sleep. Like, it's just YouTube work. That is all I do. So with that, I've pretty much been doing that for the majority of the year when I have been working. Obviously, if I've been needing breaks and mental breaks and stuff, like, I haven't.
What about like 3 months ago when you wasn't doing anything?
Well, yeah, exactly. I was just in the shadow realm fighting myself, which is just awful. But one of the things I noticed is that I said at the start of last year, I was like, the start of this year, I was like, I want to do some bigger things, because I feel like, I was 20, then I was 21, then I was 22, then I was 23, and it's like, I'm 23 on the 3rd of January. It's my birthday in like 2 weeks, and
Same.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And I feel.
Twinsies, yeah, boy.
Oh, bro. Can I get serious out of it for 1 second? I'm going to come to your house and slap you. I feel like I've not done any big things. Like, I've not done any monumental things. The only thing I've done this year that has been big and monumental is I did that marathon. It's the only thing that stands out to me is, yeah, I actually did that. I went there, and I in the moment as well, when I signed up for that, it was like, I'm just going to sign up for this. And as soon as I've signed up, I've committed. It's like 60 quid or something. I don't want to lose my 60 quid. I want to do this thing anyway, so I'm just committed. And I did it, and it felt really good, because I was like, oh my God, I actually did that thing this year. So next year, I basically want to do 4 things and divide the 12 months into 4 segments and do something each year, or each 3 months. Sorry, yeah, each season. So one of those is I want to go abroad on an actual holiday, because I haven't had a holiday, like an abroad holiday, since I was like 4 years old, and I haven't had an actual holiday just in the UK.
You've been abroad, Aubrey? Wow.
Yeah. I haven't had an actual holiday, like a general holiday, for since I was probably like 14. Like, genuinely, I've not been on holiday since I was 14.
The only holidays I've been on is with you, or when I was with Abby as well.
Yeah, literally. And it just feels like I do need a holiday every now and then. So I want to schedule a holiday next year. Me and Stella do want to go to Croatia, I think. So I think that's going to be it. We're going to schedule that in for summer. The other thing...
Like a Croatia vlog. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be amazing. Oh, yeah, I will be vlogging it as well. It will.
Did you record like having the fun, and then you can edit it how you like afterwards? Like,
yeah, definitely. About it. Yeah. The other thing that I want to do this year is I actually want to skydive. Or next year, sorry. I want to do a skydive. And obviously you can come with me if you want to, but I don't know how you.
You can do what I did down at the airport at the air place near us. You can fly a plane. They'll teach you
that doesn't excite me too much. Like,
no, you get to go on a plane. You get to like move around in the air. It's pretty goddamn fun.
I'm gonna be honest, and I don't mean to like diminish you, but like I don't feel like that's something that excites me. I mean, it might be a big thing to you, but it's just not a big thing to me. Like, realistically, the only thing I care about is making YouTube successful to my own definitions, you know, making an income doing what I love and supporting others and giving back to just the average everyday people. Like, that is the only thing in my actual life that matters. It's just my friends, my family. I want to make YouTube work. I want to support people, my friends, and that. Like, it's just the only thing that matters. And I feel like the skydive thing, it's a good opportunity to make content, but it's something that can just progress me because it's a big thing. I'm scared of heights.
I've been saying I want to do that for ages as well. It seems really fun.
My heights are the only fear I have, and they're not too bad. It's normally the fear of jumping when I don't have supports and stuff. Like, I went to a theme park a while back and I just had this urge to jump, and I really had to fight myself to stop myself from jumping over a
that's like, everyone has that though.
But like, I really
heights are awful. I hate going down ladders, much less skydiving, but I still want to do it.
But yeah, skydiving is something that I definitely want to do in the new year and stuff, and I just think it would be an amazing accomplishment because not everyone does it. You know, I want to do those things that not everyone does. I want to make the content as unique as possible, which I feel like it has achieved. You know, I think the vlog content is really unique. I don't see anyone making content like I do, and I want to continue to do bigger things in my life like that next year. So that's the other thing.
We should hit those trends. Get viral.
Yeah, totally. Just things that people are interested in, because I don't think people are going to be interested.
Flashing red.
Okay, well, if your camera goes down, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'll carry this with a solo camera.
I'm going to put a new battery in it, so like give me like 5 seconds.
Okay, go. I'll entertain you guys for 5 seconds. Basically, guys, the other thing that I want to do this year, which is really, really interesting and really, you know, fun for me, is I've lived in this house all my life. I did spend two or 3 years in the city. It was all right. I came back. What a mistake that was. However, one thing I do want to do next year is I actually want to move out and basically move into a content house with my friends. Like, I just want to have a place that is my own, and it's me, Adam, and Stella. Which brings me on to my big announcement for today, which is, me and this weirdo and my partner are going to be moving into a house very soon, hopefully. I mean, fingers crossed, things could go south quickly, but for the most part, one way or another, we're going to be living together basically next year.
Any progress been made on making the house livable, Aubrey?
Yeah, a little. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, we're working on it. Don't worry, it's all good, bro.
Has that giant hole in the wall been patched? Huh?
Which giant hole? Are you just messing with me?
Is there still an abyss to hell in the basement?
Yeah, okay. There isn't even a basement. We can build a basement if that's what you want.
I went near the basement and I heard screeching.
There's no basement in the new place.
And like demonic whispers.
There's no There's no basement in the new place. Adam is messing with you.
I saw a basement. What? Didn't see that?
Adam, we've got 8 minutes, brother, before I need to go for work, and we've got like 3 things we need to cover. So basically, me and Adam and Stella are going to be moving in together. Me and Adam will be moving in earlier in the year. Stella will be joining later just because of work. She's limited to where she can be and go and stuff. But that is our big new news. Yeah, we're going to be living together, which obviously gives more opportunity for vlog stuff. It gives more opportunity for, you know, just being together and progressing quicker and helping each other with things. Stella has her own clothing business that I want to help with. There's a lot of mentoring that, when I'm being serious, Adam, I can give you. Like, there's a lot of things I can help you with and aid with and whatnot. I want to give my knowledge to you, and it's just easier from there directly. But that is the other big thing that I want to do next year. It's one of the big things that I just want to tick off and say, yes, we live together, and get it done.
I just want to get better at editing. Like, I've been like
I can teach you so much, brother. I'm an official professional editor boy.
Like, I learned something new last week, and I've used it in like all my videos now. I've got my
is this the J cut?
I've got all my text. Most of my text when it like fits it, I have it right on them now instead, which is very cool. Yes.
Okay. I assume I assume you mean like captions and subtitles and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
cool. Yeah.
Because for subtitles, you don't want right on; it's way too slow. But when I need it, when I want like a slow like thing that comes up, I I have that now.
I'm going to be honest. You lost me at the start. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I get it. Yeah, you've been more efficient with doing your text. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I learned something new. That was the whole takeaway.
Exactly. Yeah. So the thing that is going to wrap up today's podcast session is basically, what do we want out of life? Like, what is the final image that we have in our heads for where we want to be, what we want to be doing, who we want to become? And it's basically just to finish off, like, where we are right now and where we want to get to, and just define that. Because I know for me it's very specific, but I'll let you go first as always, bro. Where do you want to be by the end of next year, realistically, that you think is achievable? And what's the overall big picture for you?
So not enjoy life, but goals for next year? Or which
No. This is what would be the end game for you. What's like, yeah, I've done everything I want to do. I'm successful. I can maintain this.
My end game?
Good. Yeah, what's your end game?
I have a simple answer. I just want to be able to enjoy what I do and have like a fun life. Like, I don't want to be bogged down with having to work all the time. I want to be able to...
You specifically mean a 9 to 5 as well, don't you? Just be clear, because obviously a lot of people who don't know you won't know.
Well, it's not always so clear. Like, if I'm doing YouTube at 9 to 5, I'm actually enjoying it though.
Yeah, because this is a thing for me as well. It's the whole, I want to be in control of what I'm doing. I hate people telling me what to do. I've worked in multiple companies. I've started a business and stuff with my brother, and we made that successful. And it was nice because I was just able to be in charge of my sector. It wasn't someone just breathing down your neck 24/7. And I'm going to be honest, like, for both of us, and I do speak for both of us here, but the 9 to 5 life just isn't for us. Like, we don't enjoy it. It's not fun. My mental health rapidly declines when I'm at work. Like, it just does. And that's just, I've tried so many different jobs and positions and whatnot. And the place that I'm at now, thankfully, I do have to mention this. I'm a one-to-one trainer, like a teacher at the moment, and it is the best 9 to 5 job that I've had. It still doesn't satisfy me. It still doesn't make me feel like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go to work. And I'm still there like, oh, I'm wasting time. Like, I could be putting so much time into YouTube and stuff, but it's just reality. But at the end of the day, like, we basically just want to make an income doing what we love and be in control of our lives. And what it comes down to, Adam, is the same thing that mine is. And it's just to be free. Like, you want time and financial related freedom to just do what you want, be who you want to be. I want to have a cool
idea. I could then just make that idea and film it. Make a living off it.
Yeah, we don't want to be bogged down. Yeah, like, you don't want to be stuck in a 9 to 5. Like, the thing that scares me is, like, I know exactly what I'm doing next week, Monday to Friday. It's like 9 a.m. or 8:30. It's, I'm gonna jump on, send an email, jump on session at 9, jump off session at 12, go get lunch. 1 send an email, 1:30 jump on a session, finish at 4:30, then do some admin bits for the next half an hour. Like, that scares me so much. It's the worst feeling for me, is just having that routine. Because I think the thing for both of us, if I specifically want to wake up every single day and say, okay, what do I want to do today? Like, I want to go skydiving, I want to vlog with my friends, I just want to go out and have a chill day, I want to go and support homeless people in the local area and stuff. Like, I just want to be able to give back to people, help people, and use, like, my influence to support others. And I'm going to be honest, I actually really hate YouTubers at the minute. Like, a lot of the big ones.
I don't think watching much YouTube, to be honest. Like,
bro, I hate them.
I watch very few people.
I'm going to be honest, like, there's so many big YouTubers out there, and I find that the majority of them, and fair play, like, if you've come from nothing, you've built your audience up, and you smashed it, and you've got loads of money now, like, that is your money to do what you want, and I completely get that if you do want to. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to be the best version of yourself, for me, my moral and ethical duty is to support others and entertain others, put a smile on people's faces. I came from a place, my home, my upbringing and background, it was fucking shit, and, like, the only thing that I could do to escape my reality was play games and watch YouTube. Like, those are the only things that would, numb out the murderous sort of fight that was going on in the room. Yeah, exactly. It's the only thing that would block out the shadow realm of reality around me. And that's why I do YouTube, because, like, I just want to support and give back to people and say, hey, like, life is shit, but you can make it better. We can support you and stuff. So that's what it comes back to for me. It's like, it's the most important thing. It's my moral and ethical duty. It's the only thing that I actually care about, is just making YouTube successful so I can give back and support others. Obviously, I benefit from it too. It makes my life better, but I want to use my influence to just help others.
The more successful you are, the more you make, the more
I can help. Yeah, literally, the more I can help, because I do want to travel around the world and help people, and literally, because there's so many kids like me. When I was like 8 or 9 and stuff, and I remember, like, an argument where an axe got chucked through or swung through a window. That window's still broken to this day, and this is one of the reasons I've not done a house tour, because like that. Like anything outside that door is Shadow Realm for me. Like it really is. And it's like that. There's so many kids in that situation where they don't have any support, or even the like support that's there. It's bullshit. It's like, oh yeah, social services. They come round. If social services came round to my house, they would take me away. My parents would be in prison. Like literally, or when I was younger, obviously, and like, well, still now, to be honest. And it's literally just like, that's not support. That's not always the best thing. Yeah. So we can help people if we were just able to make an income doing what we love, and be able to dedicate more time to bringing in more money, to give out more money. Like Mr. Beast makes loads of money on his videos, and he always puts the money back into his videos. I love that. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Beast, but like the idea of giving it back and not just being like greedy and stuff, because like so much greed and corruption in the world, and it's fucking bullshit. Like genuinely, I don't swear often, but it is bullshit. Like it genuinely is.
Most people are just scumbags, Aubrey.
I hate.
It's normally the bad people at the top, because it's harder for a good person to succeed normally. So
we either have to be a bad person, or we have to work incredibly hard.
I'm a bad person today. Where the hell is my £10 for those months ago, Aubrey?
Do you know what? This is the nice thing about going through the crap that I've gone through. It is the Shadow Realm. It gives you. I don't know why we're calling it that. It sounds silly, but
give me money?
No. The Shadow Realm allows you to. Basically, imagine you've like fought like 10 demons. As soon as you like in a game, you fight that demon, you beat him, you then unlock him as a playable character. Do you know what I mean? So like I can then use that Shadow Realm figure to do good. Like a lot of the times when I'm feeling shit and I don't want to get in the gym, or I don't want to wake up at 5:30, I have to use the Shadow Realm sort of experience and the sort of grit and the horribleness to be like, mate, I could still be living at my parents' house. Like I could be, drugged off my head. There could be like alcohol abuse, there could be physical, mental abuse and stuff like that. Could be my reality. Why waste the opportunity I have to get up right now, get to the gym, do the workout, continue working on YouTube? It's like that's what it comes to at the end of the day. Like I have to sometimes use the Shadow Realm to get back on track and do the things I need to do. It is power, and you can use them for good, and good always triumphs evil. So if you can use that evil for good, like it's fucking powerful, man. It's the best thing ever.
See, what I do, I like to imagine myself as like an evil villain, and like everyone's against me, and like that gives me motivation.
That it does work. As silly as it sounds, it does actually work, because I've been there too. It's interesting.
It's like the whole world's against you. You got like an army of like Romans charging at you. I can fucking take you on myself.
Okay, right. We're short on time, so I'm not going to go into what I was going to go into. But basically, the end goal for me personally, and like I say, it's similar for you, is I want a content house with my friends. I want to be able to employ an editor, a videographer who can be paid very well for their time. I want to make sure they're treated as best they can be. And I want to just have a group of people, like 5-6 of us, who live together and can just make content every day. Like, Adam, you can do your thing. You don't have to worry about bills or things. Like, I'll just take care of it. Like, I want to support my people. I want to have like a chef that can just, support with making food. So I can literally just focus constantly on just content. How can I entertain people? How can I spread positivity? And that is the key thing for me, and we want to have that big content house. We want to have a nice life that's you're not like subjugated into modern slavery of like the work system and stuff, and like we just want to be free and support people. Realistically, that's what it comes to at the end of the day. Like I just want to be able to wake up in the morning and say, what do I want to do today? Oh, I want to go Egypt. I want to go Egypt. Let's go. Yeah, because my current situation is I just don't enjoy life on a daily basis. Like I really don't. Like I'm enjoying the grind, but on a daily basis, life's shit for both of us. Like, I mean, do you know what I mean? It's just I'm not fulfilled yet until I reach that goal, and I'm not going to stop working until I reach it, like 100%.
I have fun when we can record on the Saturdays and stuff though, and when we do actual vlog recording. Like that's always fun.
I do, but like, the thing I love,
that's a good day.
No, I do. I love the vlogs and stuff. But again, I come back to the 9 to 5 thinking how much hours. So I work, 37.5 hours a week. How much how much could I do with that in terms of impacting like channel growth and supporting people if I had that 37 hours? How much more fun could I have, and how much more enjoyable life could be if I wasn't having to, as soon as we finish that vlog, Adam, on the Saturday, it's then transfer the footage, edit until the Friday at 5 p.m. I'm just editing, rendering, color grading, all of that. Like, I'm literally just working my ass off. And then Stella comes over on a Friday night, bless her. I pick her up from the station. She comes home and I'm like, oh, so we've got to do more editing, Stella. I'm sorry, like, they've just got YouTube shit to do. And she just sits there in a corner doing her own thing. I feel so bad, but like, you know, at the end of the day, the content has to be quality content, and it has to be consistent. That's the rule: is produce quality content consistently, build and grow an audience, and then obviously monetize. And by the way, monetize not from the audience. I'm very strong against. I don't want to monetize the audience unless it's something I actually believe in. But those
like
are the 3 steps. Yeah. Like, there's so many big companies out there that will give ads, sponsors, and stuff. It's like, I don't care about those companies. They're bullshit.
There's quite a few good ones that I think are all right.
Yeah, there are good ones too. Like, I love Razer. I think they're decent. Like Rode, my mic is good. Like Dubby's decent. Dubby's very good. But yeah, it's just about being fulfilled and basically achieving the goal for me. And the goal is success on YouTube.
You know what would fulfill me this year? People going to watch the Christmas special that releases on Christmas Day.
Oh! And yeah, that is a great segue into the end of this video, guys. If you do want to check out like more of Adam's content, though, he is linked in the description. So is Ed. If you want to see more of me, like, I am in Adam's Minecraft videos as well, quite a few of them. So we are over there. I hope this podcast has been enjoyable. I don't even know if anyone's like realistically going to even get to the end of this podcast, because, you know, I genuinely don't. My retention is just...
We've no idea how it will perform at all.
Yeah, we have no idea. We've never done a long podcast. Like, I reckon the retention graph is going to be 100%, and then after about 20 seconds, it's going to be like 2, and it's probably going to be me and you watching that.
His mouth gone.
Yeah. We can say anything right now because no one's even going to watch it. Like, that's just the realist.
So, what do you think about Hitler?
Oh God, I think
really that bad?
I think he was a terrible person, but a brilliant tactician. Oh God. There is good and bad in everything, my friend. There is another quote. You know, there's another one. Sadly, there is good and bad in everything. But no, Hitler was fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, boys, we're gonna leave it there because I do have to go to my 9 to 5. It's the weirdest end to a video. I do have work. So, Adam, thank you for joining me on this special. I do appreciate it, bro. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Yeah, leave a like, let me know your thoughts obviously in the comments, please do, because they genuinely are appreciated. And we do really value feedback at the moment because obviously we're still growing and stuff. Let your friends know about the channel as well. If you think you've got any friends who might be interested, do let them know, because like, just it helps massively. It really does.
Subscribers going up, happy.
Did you say cribers? Okay, we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Okay, goodbye. We love you. Subscribe. Thank you. See you in a bit.